Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will talk about what you should do if your SINP application rejected. Moreover, I will tell you about how to apply for a second review if you got SINP rejection or ineligible letter. And I will tell you about most important points that you should remember when you apply for a second review. Okay friends, so before I start, I am Tushar from Canada PR Info. I do create lots of videos about Canada immigration and Canadian lifestyle. So please do subscribe my YouTube channel Canada PR Info to receive latest updates and videos. And click on the bell icon so you do not miss a single video in your journey to become a Canada PR. Okay, so now let's begin. First of all, I wish that no one should get a SINP ineligible or rejection letter. But in case if you got ineligibility letter with reasons for ineligible decision, then it might be because of you did not meet the program criteria or you did not submitted the documentation which was asked to prove your proof of eligibility, or it might be because of you did not establish genuine intent to live and work in Saskatchewan. And if you ever feel that your application reviewed due to a perceived error, means there wasn't any error in the assessment of your application based on the criteria at the time of application. So if you ever feel that there was an error in the assessment of your application and because of that you received this SINP ineligible letter, so there is always option that you can apply for a second review, and it is known as second review request. But you should apply for the second review request within 30 days of the date when SINP issued the ineligible letter. If you do not request this second review within 30 days, then your file will be closed. So if you want to apply, then you should apply within 30 days from the date of your SINP rejection letter, otherwise your file will be closed. And if you want to go for a secondary review, then you must submit this request for a second review form by email on this email ID. So I will talk how to fill this form along with documents. So please watch the video till the end, what you should write in this form and which documents that you can attach. Okay, but before that I would like to tell you few important points that you should remember before you apply for your second review. Okay, so one thing is you are allowed to have only one application is in the process at a time. It means that if you apply for a second review of your previous rejection, then you cannot submit new application to the SINP programs until you got the result of second review. Means you cannot apply any of the new SINP programs until you complete this second review. Okay, so this is the point number one that you should remember. Another thing is, many people asked me this question, so that's why I have included in this video. So when you got a rejection letter, then should you apply for a second review or you should apply through a regular intake. Means there are two options. Either you should review your application which you have submitted earlier, or you reapply in the new intake. So again the answer is depends on your situation. If your NOC is in demand and your score is above the cutoff, then I always advise that you should reapply to the regular intake, because the second review can take longer time as compared to the processing time of your regular application. Okay, and when you apply for a second review, it may take longer than 1 year, and in some cases it may take up to 2 years. Okay, so in order to apply for the new application by the SINP, you should cancel the second review request. So once you cancel your request, then after you are eligible to apply in the new SINP programs. Okay, so these are the things. In addition, the if you found for any misrepresentation, then SINP can ban you for 2 years, and this data can be shared with IRCC, means federal government, as well as some other provincial nomination programs. Okay, and if we talk about the second review request, means you have to apply for the second review with this form, and you have to do the signature, and you have to clearly state the reason why you want to apply for the second review and why you feel that there was an error in the application which was assessed earlier. Okay, I will show you the form also very soon. Okay, and as you know, you should apply within 30 days from the date of SINP issued ineligible letter. And this is most important, secondary reviews are based on the information contained in the original application package. Means when you apply for the secondary review, your review will be held based on the original information, means original application package, means all the information that you submitted at the time of your application. Fine, you may not attach any new information, but I will tell you that how you can attach the new documents or supporting documents along with this form. Okay, and when you send this form to SINP, SINP will check that whether you are eligible for the second review or not. If you are eligible, then you will be notified by the email. Okay, now let's see the second request review form. Okay, so this is the form that I have downloaded. It is available on the official website of Government of Saskatchewan. I have also shared the link of this form in my video description box. Okay, so here you have to write some basic information, personal details, your SINP application number, your name, date of birth, and date of ineligible letter. Okay, and then this is the most important section of this form, detailed description of reason for second review, means why you want to do the second review of your application, means why you think that there was an error in the original assessment. So you have to clearly justify that there was an error in the documents that which I presented, or that was an error by the SINP officials. So you have to justify the reason for the second review. Okay, and the list of documents. So ideally you cannot attach any of the new documents, but here the one condition is written. Let's read that. Additional documents that were not included at the time of ineligible decision was made will only be accepted with rationale. It means that if you want to attach any new documents with this form, you may attach it, but you have to justify it. Okay, why you have not attached these documents at the time of your original application. And if you provide logical justification of that, then these documents may be accepted. Fine. And if at the time of secondary review any documents will be required, they will request to you additional documents. Okay. And one another reason is, if you think that there was an error by the SINP officials and few information they have not considered as a part of your original assessment, then you can also attach that document and you can say that this document was not clearly assessed, because of that I got the rejection. Okay. Then you have to do the signature and you have to send this detail on this email ID, and your title of your email will be the second review request for application, and here your application number. Okay. So let's go back to our main slides and let's move to the next. And this assessment of your second review request submitted for ineligible application is carried out by the program integrity unit. So this program integrity unit is very strict. It will check your all the information meticulously, and the main objective of this unit is to reduce and eliminate the immigration fraud by the Saskatchewan government and ensure that all policies, procedures and criteria are followed. So when you apply for a second review, your information will be sent to this program integrity unit for verification. And this unit will check the authenticity of your documents either by verification or by asking further evidence and documents from the applicant. It means they send an email to your work experience reference, they may call it, they may ask you to provide further evidence and documents to support your application. So if you want to know how they check the authenticity of the documents and information, then you can watch this video. In this video, I have explained in detail how SINP program integrity unit works for the verification, what documents can be requested from the applicant, and how they do the verification. So if you are interested, you can watch this video. Okay friends, so I think I have explained all the things regarding how to apply for a second review and what you should do if your SINP application rejected. Still, if you have any queries, then please write it in the comment section of this video below. And please do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel Canada PR Info to receive the latest updates and videos about Saskatchewan Immigrant Nominee Program. Please click on the like button if you like the video. Thank you. Best wishes.